What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Team Fish Knuckles YouTube channel. Today is Road Tuesday, and today we're looking at a Haxorus deck. Now, Haxorus has 140 HP, and it has the attack Dragon Axe. This attack does 40 damage times the amount of number of metal energy attached to this Pokemon. So basically, the whole point of this deck is you're going to stack 4 energies on Haxorus, which is 160, and then a Silver Bangle. And you can one-shot most of the EXs, and to one-shot Primals, they're going to be a little bit more harder, but hopefully we can stack a lot of energies on Haxorus and one-shot it. And Haxorus actually has a second attack. It's called Strike of the Champion. If the defending Pokemon is a Team Plasma Pokemon, it is knocked out. If the defending Pokemon is not a Team Plasma Pokemon, this attack does nothing. So, I mean, if we play against a Team Plasma deck, we basically have an auto win because we can one-shot all their Team Plasma Pokemon. But the main thing we're going to use here is Dragon Axe and try to load a lot of energies on a Haxorus and try to one-shot somebody. Now, we do play 2 Shaman just for the setup because a Haxorus is a stage 2, so you do have to rare candy into it or manually evolve into it. But hopefully with Shaman, we can set up, draw to have 6 cards in our hand, and eventually get a Haxorus out that way. We play a 3-3 Bronzong line. You know what Bronzong does. It has the ability Metal Links. You can put a Metal Energy from your discard pile to one of your bench Pokemon. And we're going to Metal Links onto Haxorus and try to load up a big Dragon Axe and knock out some Pokemon that way. It seems shaky, but it might work. And of course, we have one Keldeo with the Floatstone to rush in and retreat, just in case Haxorus decides to go to sleep, or if he wants to get poisoned there, we can get rid of that. And that's all the Pokemon to play here. You could maybe put a Drachi or a 4th Haxorus, but the list is kind of tight, and this is what we have right now. 1 Battle Compressor, discard stuff out of our deck, maybe some Metal Energies, maybe some supporters, so we have a Verse Seeker with no supporter. 1 Computer Search for consistency. 2 Rare Candy, so that we can Rare Candy from Axu to Haxorus. 1 Sacred Ash to get back Haxorus, just in case they do get knocked out. 4 Ultra Ball, just for consistency. 4 VS Seeker to your supporters. 1 Course, and we had to play Iris. Iris is basically combines with Axu right here. Axu has such deck for a support card named Iris, reveal it and put it in your hand. So why not put an Iris in the deck? And Iris could be somewhat useful here. During this turn, your Pokemon's attack do 10 more damage to the active Pokemon for each prize card your opponent has taken. So if they've taken 5 prize cards, you can do up to 50 extra damage with Iris, which seems pretty cool there. 1 Lysander, bring a Pokemon up, 3 End, 3 Sycamore, 2 Skyfield, and this is just to help you fill your bench up. That way you can get multiple Axus and Bronzongs out, and they get Shamans out. And then if they discard the Stadium, you can discard your Shaman, making it where they can't take any X besides Keldeo. 2 Floatstone, just for the free retreat. 3 Silver Bangle, so you do 30 more damage to the active Pokemon EX. 2 Fighting, just in case if you 2 play against a Team Plasma deck, we could use Strike of the Champion. And then we play 10 Metal Energy for the Dragon Axe there. And there's a deck there. It's pretty straightforward. We're going to Metal Links a lot of energy from Bronzong onto Haxorus and try to Dragon Axe a Pokemon there. But hopefully you enjoy this deck and let's see it in action. Alright, so everybody gets Jonas 12 playing a Grass Water Colorless. Call heads like always. Sweet, we get to go first. Alright. So let's see, Grass Water Colorless. That could be, I don't know, a lot of different things here. And our turn one's, it's debatable, I guess is the best thing to put it out. We can put Bronzor. I don't think he's playing Plasma with that kind of like stuff that he had that we saw. But he could be. Maybe, I don't know. We'll start Bronzor for sure. If this is not a Plasma Pokemon, we can just Ultra Ball, discard the Fighting Energy because it's pretty much useless. It's a dead card. So let's see what he flips over. If we see a Shaman, doesn't really tell us anything. So here, I'm going to Ultra Ball. I'm still going to discard a Fighting. No, we're just going to discard a Verse Seeker. We're going to play an End regardless. So we're going to axe you out. Try to set him up there. Put it down. And here we'll play an End. Save the Shaman for later. There's a... You know what? We're going to attach a Metal Energy here and we'll pass. Next turn, we can actually Ultra Ball for a Haxorus, Rare Candy into it, and play the Shaman. I know there's a Haxorus in here. We've seen it. So, I mean, potentially, we could knock out the Shaman next turn. We get a Bronzong, we get a Metal Energy, Floatstone, we got the Rare Candy, Haxorus already. We got a pretty good turn, too. As long as he doesn't end us. Don't end us, Jonas. Come on, Jonas. I wasn't a fan of the Jonas Brothers, but come on, play nice with us. Is this Nick Jonas? What are the other Jonas Brothers' names? I don't even know. But let's see what Jonas has here. All we know right now is, oh no, a toad. No, don't Quake and Punch me. There's a DC on a toad. No, don't Quake and Punch me. Don't get anything that can retreat this shaman here. Oh no, if I knew he was playing this, I should have Ultra Ball away the Iris and Fracture. I mean, it wouldn't matter. We're getting Rare Candy regardless. Laser, that's not a switching card. Okay, that's good. No, Super Scoop up Tails. Please hit Tails. No, why did you hit Heads? Okay. Alright, we're going down here quick. And what? He picks up the Toad. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. He already attached return. Maybe he misclicked. There's a Laser trying to put a Bronzor to sleep, and he does successfully. I'm really confused as why he put down the Toad. DCE Scoop, Super Scoop to back up. Maybe he doesn't think we're serious, and oh no, the end, it hurts. Oh, we had a really good hand. Why would you do that, Nick Jonas? I said I was a big fan. Oh, maybe he was like, alright, we'll be nice. We won't Quake and Punch you this turn, but I'm going to end you because I know your hand is broke. But if we top deck a Haxorus, we'll be good. There's an Eevee, Burbank City Gym, okay. Shaman drawing 3 cards here. Alright, so at least we get the Silver Wrangler, so we can attach that and oh, we stay asleep here. Okay, so let's see, what we top deck here? A Computer Search. Let's think here. We can Computer Search, discard the Verse Seeker and Metal. Yeah, I think that's okay. We can discard the Shaman and Metal and have a supporter guaranteed this turn. So let's do that instead. No, let's just risk it. Discard the Metal and the Verse Seeker. Here we'll get a good old Haxorus. So we got a turn 2 Haxorus. We're going places already. Put down the Bronzor or a Rare Candy to Haxorus. Okay. We'll put a Silver Ring on him, and here we'll Shebe for 6. And we risk it, and it paid off. So there's a Bronzong. We can Ultra Ball, discard an Ultra Ball and an N. Here we can get a Keldeo. Come on, Keldeo. Don't be prized, buddy. Alright, sweet. You're not prized. We can put down the Keldeo, attach a Metal Energy, and here we can Course for 7. And oh, we whiff. Oh no, we whiff it. We whiff the Floodstone. But here we can Metal Links. One to this guy. We can Battle Compressor. We can discard some more Metal Energies. There's 1, 2, 3. Should be fine. Yeah, there's some more metals in there, so we should be okay there. Trying to decide who do I want to send in. Well, Verse Seeker for Coerce for sure for next turn. We'll just end our turn here, and hopefully he doesn't have a way to retreat the Shaman, sit up Toad, and Quake punches us. I don't know. Seems shaky here, but right now we can do 4, 8, 12, 13, 14, 15, 67. We can actually knock out a Toad next turn. If he knocks out a Bronzong, we could knock out his Toad with our Haxorus, which could be crazy, but it'd be pretty good. So here we see an AZ. Going to pick up that Shaman there. There's a Toad coming to Axe Spot here. There's another Toad coming down. There's a DCE. Does he have a laser? There's a big question here. If he has a laser, he can knock out a Bronzong, but then we can retaliate with the Haxorus knockout, because we do 4, 8, 12, 16, 17, 19, yeah. So there's a Shaman here. Does he get the laser or not? It's a big question. Muscle Man doesn't do it either. It only does 50. There's a Verse Seeker. Kind of curious as why he's grabbing so early. There's an N. And are we just going to see a Quake Punch for 50? I think that's what we're going to see here. Yep, or Quake Punch for 30. Alright, so my turn. We'll put a Bronzong down. We'll put an energy here. And we will Chorus. Alright, there's a Flowstone that we needed last turn. But here we'll Metal Links. We'll put 1 onto this Fracture. We'll Metal Links another onto this Fracture. And sadly, we just have to end our turn here. Alright. We're going to let the Bronzor get knocked out, but we can knock him out with this Haxorus. Right now it's doing 190, and then we're slowly blowing up this Fracture to knock out another Size of Toad, and we have another Haxorus in our hand to knock out to get another one ready to go. So even though we're going to be down on prizes, we're going to be ready to go next turn. We're going to knock out an EX. And it looks like we're going to be in good shape, which is weird to say against Seismitoad. As long as they don't play Garbodor, you should have an okay match. There's a DC on the Toad. There's an N. Alright, so you still got Haxorus. We're still ready to go here. And he's going to knock us out here, that's for sure. He's going to Quake Punch for a knockout. In my turn, there's a Muspman on him too. He doesn't know the power of Haxorus. He doesn't know he's about to get knocked out here. Alright, so see Bronzong get knocked out here. But I will send him Haxorus. We're going to put a Haxorus on this guy. We actually put a Metal Energy to the Keldeo. We're going to Metal Links to it. And so that way, if he does play lasers or something, we can rush and retreat. Put a Sky Field out. And here we will just Dragon X for the knockout. Sorry, Toad. Alright. We get another Axew. We do have another Haxorus in the deck or in the prizes. Opponent is probably freaking out right now. Like, what? You just knocked out my you just knocked out my Seismitoad with the Haxorus? What does that even do? How did you do that? And we're like, man, don't worry about it. Just play your game, boy. Just play your game, Nick Jonas. And let's see. Seismitoad, the most he can do next turn is 80. If he does laser, we could rush into retreat. We do need to get another Bronzong out to play, though. That's the only issue right now. The question is, how many do we have prized here? We see Seismitoad come to after spot here, and that doesn't matter. We're going to knock out this Toad regardless this turn. Unless he plays Crush Hammers. And if he does, we can just rush in Metal Leaks and knock out Toad. Unless he plays like double Crushing Hammer, then we'll have to draw into a Metal. Here we see a Lysander bring up Keldeo here. He must have a laser, and he's trying to hopefully hit heads here. And there's a laser, and oh, he hit heads. Okay. So on to my turn, we need to wake up here. This is going to be a big sleep flip. And right now we're going to see a Quake Punch for only 40 right now. Because he's there to play a supporter. There's an Ultra Ball. Discarding a Sycamore and an N. Okay. There's a Leafeon. Oh no, Energy Crush to actually knock us out here. Can do 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Oh man. Okay. There's the Shaman. Drawing 5 cards. Now, the bad thing about my opponent here is he's dropping all these Shamans, which are easy prizes for Haxorus. There's a head ring on the Keldeo. That's not that big of a deal. We're not going to tackle Keldeo, that's for sure. If I was him, I actually would have put on the Shaman here, so that we couldn't Sky Return it. And there's the Quake Punch, and we do wake up. Yes, one for the team here. So we'll put a Sky Field. We'll put down a Axew, and we'll play in here. Okay. Well, Metal Links. Let's see here. We'll retreat. Send up Haxorus. Put a Metal Energy to Keldeo. Metal Links and Energy to the Keldeo. And here we will just Dragon X for the knockout. Take that, Toad. Alright. And next turn, if he does set up Leafeon, we can knock him out with this Haxorus. Right now we're doing 80, but with another Metal Links, we can knock it out. So we look like we're okay right now. There's none of the Toad coming out either. There's not one on his bench. So right now he can't Quake Punch us. Unless he, like, puts down a Toad, AZ it, Shaman, and then Quake Punch us. But if he does that, we'll just knock him out with this Haxorus. We're looking really good right now. It looks like Jonas is in a pickle right now. He doesn't know what to do here. I was trying to draw to the Lysander. I know I don't know if it's in the deck. I can't remember if it's prized or not. But if we do top deck it next turn, we can just knock out a Shaman and win the game here. Jonas is struggling here. What is he going to do here? He's making the decision of his life, and alright, Cameo's about to get him. He said, look, you got to make a decision here. So here we see Leafeon come to the action spot here. Does he have an energy or not? There's a Verbeek City, which I'm kind of sad about because we didn't get a Bronzor down. I was trying to get another Bronzor and then discard the Shaman. There's a DCE. Let's see what else does he have here. Now, I guess the Headringer actually does matter on the Keldeo now, because now we're not going to be Quake Punched, and we'll be able to rush and retreat. But we should still be okay here. We're going to send to the Keldeo, Metal Links his Haxorus, knock out this Leafeon, be in a really good spot here. So put the... Oh, there's the Floatstone I was just talking about. But here we'll Metal Links one to this guy, put a Floatstone on the Shaman, put a Fighting Energy onto the... let's actually not put it anywhere. We'll just Sycamore here. Alright, we get another Floatstone, put on this Bronzong. Here we'll retreat to this Haxorus. And here we will Dragon X for the knockouts. Alright. There's a Silver Bangle too. Looks like we're going to win this game. I mean, we're going to knock out a Shaman regardless. The only thing that might happen is if it gets a Toad out and we can't rush and retreat. Maybe we should attach the Fighting Energy to Keldeo. I was trying to draw into a Steel Energy to attach to Keldeo, but we should have just attached the Fighting Energy. I don't know why I didn't do that. But besides that, we look like a really good spot now. My opponent has to send a Shaman, and then AZ Super Scoop up and put down a Toad. He's already played 3 DCEs though, is a problem here. There we see a Shaman come to the active spot here, and let's see what he decides to do here. If he gets a Leafeon, it'll only do 24 to 60. There's a Laser, Tails, okay, so we're still awake. And that's probably his, is that his last Laser? There's 1, 2, 3. So 3 so far, he has 1 left. Crushing Hammer, Tails, alright, so it looks like, you know, luck is on our side. There's an N, we top deck a Sycamore. Let's see what he decides to do here. I wanted to play the Iris though. I wanted to use Iris with Haxorus because, you know, they go together. There's a Water Energy. Does he have anything else? And just a pass here. And here we'll put a Silver Bangle to this guy. And here we'll Dragon X for the knockout. And Haxorus taking a win against Toad, Shaman, Leafeon. Oh man, Toad is probably one of the scariest Pokemon in the game, but Haxorus says that doesn't matter. We're gonna Dragon X, and one-shot 2 of those guys. I mean, it is sad that we did have to knock out a Shaman here, but what's our stats here? We did 650 damage with Haxorus. Who would have thought Haxorus would have done 650 damage? But hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you learned something new. Hopefully you enjoyed Haxorus just a little bit. Oh, I hope you have a great day. Alrighty, bye.